Yo, this is Rick Mahorn, the bad boy, giving a shout out to my man Drew, Detroit Drew. Make sure you tune in on his YouTube channel, Detroit Drew. Bad boy.
Are you ready?
Hey peeps, how's it going today? We're talking more draft stuff, and this was something that I hinted at earlier throughout this lockdown quarantine stage where I was like, the Pistons need to get this thing right. And this is coming from the Detroit Free Press. These are off of Stefanski's own words. I highly recommend checking the article out. Here's a little bit of what the article was about. It's a pretty big article and several things he's talking about, and I could put all of it up here, but I don't want to just rip their work off. So go check it out. Even though they might not be the greatest, go check it out. You can learn a lot about what the Pistons, especially as Stefanski's trying to do in terms of the draft this offseason. And it kind of goes on to say, they really don't know what to expect. They're going to be having interviews over Skype and similar like workouts over Skype of, having a webcam set up towards a hoop, watching a player do certain things. They'll probably ask a player. There's going to be a lot more one-on-one workouts. So to flip the script, if you're a prospect, you probably don't want to say no to being a workout. There'll probably be something similar to the lines of, if you watch the NFL draft, I'm going to explain to you in case you're not an NFL person. There was one giant group chat between the NFL teams. It was the head coach and the GM. Sometimes the owner was there. So there was only 2 or 3 people there on a separate cam. They all got into one giant video chat and, talked about their stuff that way. I'm sure a prospect won't have to have one workout in an hour, go to another, wouldn't do anything like that. There'll probably be a team all into one. All teams, or 10 teams, or however many teams are interested in scouting that player, all there on the video chat, watching that player do their routine. And then you can invite players to individual workouts then and there forth. Fancy doesn't think there's going to be a draft combine. I don't think there's going to be one either. I think that, if the NBA's goal is to get the season back on track, they're going to limit as much stuff as possible that has to do with contact. So we'll probably see a virtual draft. But let's fast forward through this article. The main thing I want to take away from this article is I don't think the Pistons know who they want. And it's kind of early to be talking draft in terms of who are we going to get, because we don't know where we're going to be at. The NBA is still a giant question mark if it's coming back. If so, the Pistons still have a better chance to, for lack of a better word, tank, even though I don't support tanking. Losing purposely, it's a little bit better way of putting it, to secure a better pick. Right now we have like a 42% chance of landing a top 4 pick, and like a 10.2% chance of landing number 1. That can all go up if the NBA does come back in the regular season. Again, we don't know what they're going to be doing, but I'm getting off track. As Stefanski says, at this point in time, even if we have multiple players at that position, power forward, that they are going to take the best player available. And as of right now, I don't have a problem with that. And that might be hinting at, if the Pistons do land a number 1 overall pick or number 2 overall pick, that, Edwards might come into play here. There might be a Giants motion for right now. We don't know what to expect. I do highly recommend this route of action. Even though we desperately need a point guard, get the best player available. Because, Blake Griffin and Derrick Rose are nice, but even though I think we'll be a playoff contender next year with those two, I don't really think they're long-term solutions. Blake has yet to play an entire full season here in Detroit. I would not be mad if we drafted a power forward if he is the best player available. Of course, I want a point guard for the future, but if it's not the right fit, if there's somebody better, go ahead and take them. So that's just kind of where his mindset is at there. I don't have a problem with that. You guys shouldn't either. I'll take talent over position any day. I would rather have a different line of luck where we drafted the player of the draft that fell and not say, oh, we took blah, blah, blah aka Darko, KCP, Stanley Johnson, over Kemba's, over Giannis's, over Kawhi's, over Paul George's. The list goes on and on and on. I'd rather just start flipping that script right now. So I will not be disappointed if the Pistons take somebody that I'm not expecting if they think that's the best player available. And again, we'll more than likely have a top 6 to top 7 pick secured right now. So I think we'll get a pretty good player this draft. So hopefully the draft gods are in our favor this year. But what do you guys think about Stefanski's comments? I mean, it's a pretty big article. He talks about a lot. I probably could have dissected this into 2 videos, but I want to get into more draft prospects because that was fun last night, even though it didn't work out. But leave it down in the comments, man. Instagram, Twitter, DSA members in the description. And the newest thing in the description is the DSA website. You can go check your boy out there. You can catch my live tweets if you don't have Twitter. I mean, there's so much stuff. Go check it out. Let me know what you guys think about it. But I'll see you guys tomorrow night as we continue the no days off mentality during this tough time without sports. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. That's the bottom line because Detroit Drew said so. Peace.